channelist. I am Cyril and Avegan, and this is my semi-detailed lesson plan for English 8. Allow me to start. May we all stand and let us start our class with a prayer in the name of the Father, of the Son, of the Holy Spirit. Amen. Good afternoon, grade 8 Amber. Before you take your seat, please pick up the treasures that you can see under your chair and arrange your chair properly. Thank you so much. You may now take your seats. Is everyone present today? Wow, that's good to hear. No one is absent. So we have a perfect attendance. No one will miss our very interesting discussion for this afternoon. So grade 8 Amber, for us to have a better discussion, let's practice roar. So roar means raise your hand silently if you want to recite. Always be kind to everyone. Wear good manners and listen attentively. And lastly, respect others all the time. Do you still remember what we tackled last meeting? Yes, Andrea. Alright, yes indeed. So, last meeting, we discussed about the types of speech. So, is everything clear with our previous lesson? Alright, that's good to hear. Now, we will be discussing a new topic. But before that, let us first have a short activity. So, this activity is called Think About Me. So, please read the directions, Andrea. Okay, thank you so much, Andrea. All you just need to do is to examine the pictures properly and then answer the corresponding questions. So, is everything clear? Okay, let's start. Anyone from the class who wants to go first? Yes, Clark. Okay. So, Clark, what do you use when you need to put pieces of paper together? Alright, thank you, Clark. So, Clark will use a glue or a stapler to put pieces of paper together. Okay, let's continue. How about the second picture and question? Okay, yes, Betty. Okay, so what would you do when you have to cross a river safely where a lot of crocodiles live? What would you need to do, Betty? Thank you so much, Betty. So Betty will use a ladder or a bridge to cross the river. So speaking of bridge, Kimberly, speaking of bridge, do you think that bridges are important? Yes, bridges are important. So what do you think is the main purpose of having a bridge? Alright, yes indeed, it allows people to cross rivers easily. Thank you so much, Kimberly. So Dale, what do you think will happen if there are no bridges? Alright, thank you, Dale. So the people will not be able to cross the other side or the river. So they cannot go to another place without using the bridge. So Maria, in English grammar, what do you call the words that function like a bridge? Okay, thank you so much, Maria. It's the connecting words or what we call cohesive devices. Before we proceed with our discussion, allow me to present the lesson objectives for today's lesson, class. Okay, so lesson objectives. At the end of the lesson, the student should be able to first identify what are the different types of cohesive devices. Second, use appropriate cohesive devices in expressing relationships between sentences. And lastly, appreciate the importance of cohesive devices by applying in different tasks. So class, please keep this in mind. So today we will be discussing how to have a smooth flowing, well-organized, and well-developed speech through the use of transitional devices or cohesive devices. So through this, cohesion will be achieved in a speech. But first, let us know what is cohesion. What cohesion is. Okay, please read, Betty. Okay, cohesion is about how well parts of your text fit together. Thank you so much, Betty. So in simple words, class, cohesion is about how well organized your writing is. It is also very important to use this to be able to get your path across easily or clearly, or your point clearly. Okay, so to achieve cohesion, we need to use cohesive devices. So what do we really mean by cohesive devices? Please read, Jardine. Okay, so thank you so much, Jardine. So cohesive devices, or also known as transitional devices, are words or phrases used to connect ideas between different parts of the text. So thank you so much, Jardine, excuse me. So exactly, it is like a bridge which connects one place to one another, or it is like a road signs that guide us on where the right path is. So what is the main goal of cohesive devices? So the goal of this is to help us, the readers or the writers, to put together the information between sentences or sentences in the text, so that we can get the clearer understanding to be achieved. So is everything clear? Okay, that's good to hear. Let's proceed. So in cohesive devices, there are different types of use or usage and how to use cohesive devices. And first, we have comparison. So when we say comparison, please read SEDI. Okay, for comparison, those are cohesive devices that is used to compare. So we have here examples of transitional devices under comparison. So we have also, equally, similarly, likewise, compared with. So please read the example, Althea. So Jane speaks French. Sam also speaks French. Althea, what do you think is the transitional device used in the sentence? Very good. It's the transitional device word also. Okay, we have here another example. So she is more attractive compared with the small one. So Dave, what do you think is the transitional device used in the sentence? Very good. It's the word compared with. So again, comparison are the cohesive devices that is used to compare. So we have here the second one. So the addition. Please read, Yana. Okay, thank you so much, Yana. So those are cohesive devices that is used to add information or idea. So we have here an examples like and, also, to, what is more, furthermore, and lastly, again. So please read the example we have here, Cedric. Okay, thank you so much, Cedric. So, we love to party and eat foods from expensive restaurants. So, Cedric, what do you think is the transitional device used in the sentence? Alright, it's the word and. Thank you so much, Cedric. So, we have here another example. So, eating well is important for good health. Furthermore, it helps to make you warm. So, Mako, can you please identify what is the transitional device used in the sentence? Okay, it's the word furthermore. Thank you so much, Mako. We have here another different usage of cohesive devices. So, we have the third one. It's the result. So, please read, Faye. Okay, thank you so much, Faye. So for the result, those are cohesive devices that are used to state what is the outcome or result. So what is the outcome or result? So examples are so, therefore, as a result, thus, and because. So please read our example, Jerlyn. Thank you so much, Jerlyn. They were angry because their plans had been discovered. So, Jerlyn, what do you think is the transitional device used in the sentence? Thank you so much, Jerlyn. It's the word because. Very good. So, we have here another example. Excuse me, please read. Chris. Thank you so much. So the treasure is not mine. Therefore, I am unwilling to take it. So what do you think, Chris, is the transitional device used in the sentence? Okay, it's the word therefore. Thank you so much, Chris. So we have here the fourth usage of cohesive device. So we have here sequencing. Please read, Denise. Thank you so much, Denise. So those cohesive devices that is used to combine in a particular order. So we have here examples like first, second, then, next, and after. Please read the example, Alison. Thank you so much, Alison. I've saved you a seat next to me. So, Alison, what do you think is the transitional device used in the sentence? Okay, very good. It's the word next. Thank you so much, Alison. So, we have here another example. I will clean my room, then I will wash all my clothes. So, Althea, what do you think is the transitional device used in the sentence? Very good. It's the word then. So we have here the last usage of cohesive devices. So we have here the last. It's the exemplification. So when we say exemplification, please read Daniel. Thank you so much, Daniel. So exemplification, those are cohesive devices that is used in showing or illustrating examples. So we have here examples like, for example, for instance, namely, to illustrate, such as. So please read the example, J-Lo. Okay, thank you so much, J-Lo. So adjective is a word that modifies noun or pronoun, such as beautiful and ugly. So J-Lo, what do you think is the transitional device used in the sentence? Okay, very good. It's the word such as. Now, I have here another example for Aaron. I can play quite a few musical instruments. For example, the flute, the guitar, and the piano. So, Aaron, what do you think is the transitional device used in the sentence? Very good. It's the word for example. Now, class, do you understand the different usage of transitional devices or what we call cohesive devices? Okay, that's good to hear. Do you have any questions? Clarifications? Okay, with that, I guess you are now ready for our activity. So for our activity, let's test what you've learned and let's check if you really understand the lesson with our short activity. So the direction, please read, Alea. Okay, thank you so much, Alea. So the class will be divided into 3. So you will examine and analyze the following picture. So every group will be given a picture and assigned a task to do. So the class will be given 10 minutes to accomplish the task. So is everything clear with the direction? Okay, that's good to hear. So the class will be graded on the following criteria. So we have here content for 5 points, organization for 5 points, timeliness for 5 points. So that's total of 15 points. Is everything clear? Okay, that's good to hear. Now, I'll be giving you the materials for your activity. Okay, for group 1, here. For group 2, here. For group 3, here. So, before that, let us now know what's the activity that you're going to use. So, for group 1, so with the help of the comic strips, make a sketch with a conversation that uses examples of results cohesive devices. And for group 2, using a graphic organizer, construct instructions for the steps of cooking rice that uses examples of sequencing cohesive devices. And for group 3, you will need to create a short poem about happiness based on the examples of addition cohesive devices. Are we clear on that? Do you have any more questions? Okay, let's start your time. So you will be given 10 minutes to accomplish the task. So your timer starts now. Okay, you still have 5 minutes. Okay, very good. Group 1. Wow, that's very nice. Group 2. Wow, that's also nice. Group 3. You only have 2 minutes. Okay, your timer stops now. Hands up, group 1, group 2, and group 3. Let us now present your works. Okay, for group 1, here is the work of group 1. Wow, group 1. For group 2 and for group 3. Wow, very good. Group 1, group 2, and group 3. Now let's present your group work. Wow, very good. Let's give everyone a round of applause for accomplishing the task. Okay, thank you so much, grade 8 Amber. Again, grade 8 Amber, what is cohesive device? Yes, Anton. Okay, thank you so much, Anton. So, cohesive device are also known as transitional device or words or phrases used to connect ideas between different parts of the text. Thank you so much. Again, how about the different usage of cohesive devices? Yes, Faith. Thank you so much, Faith. So, we have the comparison, addition, result, sequencing, and lastly, exemplification. So, thank you so much. Looks like everyone are now ready for a 5-item quiz. Okay, please get your assignment notebook. And at the back of your assignment notebook, number your paper from 1 to 5. Okay, for our pop-up quiz, just choose the best cohesive devices in the parentheses to express the intended ideas. So just write on your assignment notebook your answer. Okay, I will be giving you 5 minutes to answer the 5-item quiz. And your 5 minutes starts now. Okay, are you done reading, Amber? Alright, very good. So let's check. Who got 5? 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Let's give everyone another round of applause for keeping up a good score. So for your assignment, please write it on your assignment notebook. Okay, so you will just need to write a persuasive text out of the picture below in 3 to 5 sentences. Then use the cohesive devices in connecting your ideas. So you will be graded by the rubric provided. Okay? So here is the rubric that you need to for the reference of your assignment. Okay, are you done copying? Alright, thank you so much. Do you have any more questions? Clarifications? Alright, that's good to hear. May we all stand. Goodbye, grade 8 Amber. Thank you so much and see you again next meeting.